current dating is just practicing for divorce. We have very little kind of ethics and cultures that create a long-lasting marriage, and we're teaching people exactly how to get divorced, how to have short-term connections, how to move on quickly, how to break up and then start again, how to have very little attention and patience. So we're creating an environment and a culture where we have perfect candidates for divorce, unfortunately.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's largely due to social media?
I think it's massively had a huge impact because more so than anything, it's reduced our desire to invest in people. Everybody seems disposable. You can quickly send a message to somebody else. You can quickly move on. You can quickly post a picture and new people will come into your DMs. So there is no motivation to make things work when they get tricky. So that's why, and social media hasn't been ideal for relationships.
Most women want to get married and have children. Very few want to be wives and mothers.
I understand where he's coming from with that. I do understand where he's coming from.
It's not his quote, but it's a quote he used.
Okay, yeah. I understand where the person is coming from that with. In my experience of working with, clients and couples, wives and mothers involves being quite nurturing. And it's a selfless role. When you become a mother, you realize that, the crying baby doesn't care if you're hungry, tired, sleeping. It's an automatic selfless role. And in this hedonistic society where there's so much pleasure available, being selfless is becoming a dying trait. So I do think, I understand I don't think people understand the level of selflessness that it takes to maintain a healthy marriage and children. And they almost expect faithfulness, loyalty. They expect the marriage to work because that's what it used to be. But now we have to work on it, unfortunately. It's not going to come effortlessly, and that requires selflessness.
What would you say you are? Would you say you're the type of person right now you're completely focused on your career and you want that family life, you want to be a mother, but you're not ready for it right now?
Well, no, I would say I'm always ready. But the thing is, I'm also a difficult person. I'm a very difficult person. I'm not the easiest. I'm quite I see red flags and everything. So I can't just think even with kids, I'm like, oh, we can just do this. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, but that's not safe for them. That's not good for them. That's not this. So my head it's part of
You're looking at the potential father.
Unfortunately, everything is a problem. Everything is, even just taking the kids here, there and everywhere, my brain goes to, that can affect them. That can be a bad thing. So unfortunately, it does make it difficult. Knowing too much is difficult.